Hello, my name is Dylan Johnson, and I would like to talk to you guys today about cybersecurity and how you can help us make the cyberspace more safe for everyone. So, a APTS or Advanced Persistent Threat is a threat that is constantly bombarding our system to gain access to it, and it stays hidden. The way it does this is it chips away at a vulnerability, slips through, gains information, increases its admin privileges, either laterally or vertically or horizontally. Vertically goes up and down, horizontally it spreads out. Once it contains these credentials, it strengthens the threshold it holds. It then distributes that data to the person that sent out the attack, and it uses that to cover tracks and remain undetected. Now, how does this happen? Someone comes in, plugs the computer into the server room, and they send out a text that lets them through. The way we can deter this or stop it from happening is security. And if you see someone that doesn't belong in the server room, report it to the nearest security officer and let them take care of it. Insider threat is someone that is inside the company or a customer that is trying to get access to private or confidential information, and the threat level for this is really high. So think of someone that's sneaking in the server room and does an ARP, a poisoning attack. And an ARP poisoning attack is when they use their computer, personal PDA, whatever they use, plug it into the server, uh, run it as a inside. They change the MAC address so it's recognizable as one of ours, and so the router automatically assumes it and allows it information. And then they use a packet analyzer to analyze information that can come through. This is also known as a man-in-the-middle attack, and it allows them full access to any information that goes through from your computer to the router and out to the internet, or from computer to the switch to another computer. The next topic I would like to talk about is social engineering. If we look at things like typo squatting, where someone like, if you type in Amazon but with two Z's or two O's, .com or .org, or domain hijacking is when they send you a link and it sends you to a URL that looks like Amazon, but it's not. The level of this is low. Just read the AUP that we gave you guys on the first day of training, and make sure any emails you get or any sites you go to, make sure the emails are correct. There's no grammar errors. There's no misspelled words. And if you see anything that looks a little fishy, just flag as phishing, and the network administrators will take care of it. Another social engineering attack that could happen is an over-the-shoulder. So an over-the-shoulder attack is someone is watching what you put into the computer, whether it's PII, PHI. It really, it's someone watching you and that information you put in, and they might be writing down, recording it somehow. The way we can mitigate this and make it safer for everyone is split screen protectors, which only allows you to view it at a certain distance. This will stop anyone from the capability of looking over your shoulder to gain information. And lastly, I would like to go with dumpster diving. Mitigation for this is a clean desk policy. Make sure there's no information on your desk. And shredding any sensitive information before throwing it out. That's why when they dump it, go through the dumpster for PII and PHI, they would not find any. Some deterrents and safeties that we like to go over is an acknowledgement of usage. So if you have not filled one out, we would like you to fill one out now. And this is just an acknowledgement that these websites you can't go to, these things you can't do, like you can't check your email between the hours of 8 to 5. And this will help us keep track of who is not following ADP. It will also help us stop users from downloading malware. It is, and then we'll also like to teach lessons on social engineering like this one, so you know what to look out for and how to stop it. Physical security, lots, security officer badges. Do not leave your badge around. That allows people access to the, especially if you work in a more private sector. Someone taking your badge will give them access to these rooms that could harm. The PII, PHI gives them access to it. Security officers, if you see an issue or you see an alarm, do not be afraid to reach out to a security officer. Always lock your doors when you leave the room. This way no one can sneak in and look at your computers. Also lock your computers. Also, a constant screening of the network that's going to be on us, but we're going to make sure there's no vulnerabilities. So what a vulnerability is a weakness in security software, firmware, or hardware. And the threat is the exploitation of that vulnerability. So I'd like to ask you guys to help with threats that are physical, and we will keep you guys safe from threats that are cyber in the cyber world. That way we both end up safe and no PI or PHI goes up missing. Thank you very much.